This is the Malak.
Mr. Damilola, go ahead, sir. I can hear you clearly, loud and clear. Go ahead. Where are you connecting from? Haha, you just mute yourself back. Oh, go ahead and unmute yourself again. All right. Yeah. Where are you connecting from, sir?
From Lagos, sir.
Aha, that's a lady's voice, right?
It's a guy voice.
It's a guy's voice. What happened now? You just changed your tone right now. I'm hearing the guy's voice. Good. So, Mr. Damilola, where are you connecting from, please?
From Lagos.
From Lagos. And who invited you to this business meeting, sir?
Paul.
Yeah. Who invited you here?
Paul by name, and I think it's John Kelvin online there.
Okay, Mr. John Kelvin. Mr. John Kelvin is one of the associates in Realistic Dreams Initiative. Thank you so much. I don't know what he told you. I don't know what the expectation is like, but I'll let you know that you're in the very right place. Okay, and I promise you a wonderful moment with us tonight. All right.
Okay.
Yeah, God bless you really good. Okay, I have someone else here again. I have Mr. That should be Mr. Solomon Kotios. Mr. Solomon Kotios, can you kindly unmute yourself? Let's know where you are connecting from and who invited you here. Mr. Solomon Kotios, kindly unmute yourself quickly, please. Yeah, Mr. Solomon Kotios, can you kindly unmute yourself? Let's get to know where you are connecting from and who invited you here. Can you, please? It's like your network is really bad where you are. Okay, today is your first time. Today is your first time.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, Mr. Solomon.
My first time.
And where are you connecting from?
I'm connecting from Ife, Mudakeke.
Okay. Which state?
Osun State.
From Osun State. All right, sir. So I want to know who invited you to be in the meeting today.
Yes, sir. Mr. John Kelvin.
Mr. John Kelvin. Oh, am I having a meeting for Mr. Kelvin? Mr. John Kelvin, this business meeting isn't meant for you alone. So 2 persons now connecting through Mr. John Kelvin. That's awesome. Thank you so much, Mr. Solomon Kotios. Just as I told Mr. Damilola, I promise you a wonderful moment here tonight. I don't know what your expectation is like, but I trust God that we are going to make sure that you don't get disappointed. All right. So I'm just going to be unmuting. Okay. For the last time, I have I have more persons here. Oh, I have Mr. The Prince Code. Mr. The Prince Code connecting for the first time. I have here Akansaya Bolaji. Wow. I have here also Mr. Dunson Jr. Mr. Dunson Jr. today is connected for the first time today. Wow, a lot of new persons here. I guess if I should start unmuting everyone here, I guess we won't have enough time. Okay, but let me just get to the third person, Mr. The Prince Code. Okay, you were the third person that indicated to have today being your first. So go ahead and unmute yourself. Let's have the privilege to get to know where you're connecting from and to know who invited you here. Thank you so much, sir. Good evening.
Yeah, good evening. How is your day?
Beautiful. And yours?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, loud and clear. And yours? How was your day?
Yeah, I was invited by John Calvin actually, and I joined from Osun State.
Oh, Mr. John Calvin from Osun State. Something is going on here. Oh, this meeting is as if it's rigged. It has been rigged. Okay. This business meeting is supposed to be a business meeting being hosted by Realistic Dreams Initiative for every associate, and then their friends and their families and their loved ones, and maybe a couple of persons, maybe they connect through our online platforms. But it's as if Mr. John Calvin took it upon himself to ensure that everyone is connected here through him. Okay, it's okay. All right. So thank you so much, each and every one of you that made it to today's business meeting. We really love you so much, and we really appreciate the fact that you took our time in this festive period. You know, this is a time people really spend time with their loved ones, with their family. And for those of you that know me so well, once you see this background, it means I'm at home, and then I have my daughter, my kids here, my wife here, and this is a special time people spend with their loved ones to watch movies and watch cartoons and then play. And then sometimes, you know, you may even want to go and hang out with some of your friends outside there, but you took our time to be here today. I'm going to try as much as I can to make sure that whatever time you're spending here today will be worth it. God bless you really good for being here. Now, without wasting much time, let's get the meeting rolling. The organization that got this meeting put together for each and every one of us is no other than the Realistic Dreams Initiative. That's the organization that got the meeting put together for us. Realistic Dreams Initiative is a registered non-governmental and non-profit organization that is focused on training entrepreneurs or aspiring entrepreneurs to be massively successful. And by God's special grace, we've been able to actually achieve quite a lot of success in our past projects, the Dream Alive campaign, the Zero to Multi-Millionaire project, and then the Share It Get Paid project, and then the rest of them. By God's special grace, we have over 17,000 persons currently under Realistic Dreams Initiative care, and we've created quite a good number of millionaires, over more than 50 millionaires, first-time millionaires, and a couple of thousands of persons earning in hundreds of thousands. And we are so glad to have you here tonight. Okay, this meeting is going to take about 40 to 45 minutes maximum. So I'm going to really suggest to you two things. Number one, I need you to get rid of any form of distraction. Okay, that's going to be highly beneficial to you. Get rid of any form of distraction. If you know you're not in a place where you have good network, reposition yourself, and then make sure you pay attention. Then the second thing the second piece of advice I want to give you tonight is to stay open-minded to possibilities and opportunities. I've been in places and in trainings where a lot of people end up becoming their own worst enemies. I don't want you to be your own enemy. Yes, let me just share something with you quickly. I'm sorry, I love storytelling. I was in a training this way. I will never forget, I was in my home this way and I was having a training. I was done with the training and a lady called me up and she was like, "Oh, engineer, I love what you just shared with us, but I have a problem." I asked, "What's the problem?" And she said, my husband got disconnected from the meeting. Immediately, he heard you talking about earning over 100 million. And then there was about 150 million and within 4 years to 5 years. That's what she said. And then, you know, when you're talking about all these millions and millions and millions, you know, it sounds somehow, and something just struck my spirit. I decided to ask the woman a question. I said, "Madam, what if I told you that what I'm here to share with you can enable you to earn 50,000 to 100,000 naira every single month, you know, an extra income?" And the lady said, "Hey, now you are talking. Now you've come, you're talking well. Sir, 100,000 naira in a month sounds, you know, is achievable. It's something people can do. But when you're talking about making like 50,000 naira daily income, 100,000 naira daily income, sir, you know, it sounds somehow." So I don't know whether there is someone here that, you know, when you hear someone telling you he has made over 100 million or 120 million within 5 years to 7 years, you think it is too much. I think you're going to be your own worst enemy. It's like shooting yourself in the leg. You know, the worst thing that can happen to you is for you to detest a life you don't have. You know, when you see greatness, identify with it. Okay, when you do that, when you see it and identify with it, you are telling yourself, "I am qualified to have this." Now, what that man just simply said, you know, in his actions is that I'm not qualified to earn. That himself, he's not qualified to earn 115 million within 5 years to 6 years. And so also every person out there shouldn't earn that. So stay open-minded, because I'm going to be saying some things that may sound outrageous to you. But trust me, I'm someone that knows how to, you know, apply, you know, I know how to be moderate with what I share. Trust me on that. So stay open-minded. Don't be your own worst enemy. If you hear me say things that does not, you know, resonate with you, stay open-minded. Stay to the end of the meeting. Okay. There are many things I never believed. And then after some time, I ended up believing them. I'm telling you. So stay open-minded, because there's going to be temptation for you to say, "Is it real? Can it work? Can it not work?" All right. So these two pieces of advice I'm giving you is going to help you get rid of any form of distraction. I'm going to take your 40 minutes. And then number two, stay open-minded to possibilities and opportunities, because it's going to bring you much good, all right, than staying closed-minded. My name is Engineer Bala Chukunoso. I'm a metallurgical and materials engineer, and by God's special grace, I'm an IT consultant, and I'm an entrepreneur. And I'm going to say this to us, by God's special grace, yes, I've not yet attained. I'm 37. I've not yet attained, but I will tell you that so far so good. Being an entrepreneur for the past actively, I love using that word actively, for the past 17 years. I will tell you that I've been truly blessed, okay, by God, and favored, okay, because I believe that the battle is not for the strong or the race for the swift, Okay, I believe there are people that are smarter than me, and there are people that could be more hardworking than me. And then, my level of result has really, it has been astonishing. So I want to say that it is by the special grace of God that I've been able to achieve quite a good level of success in running businesses. And then, and I want to say a happy Easter, okay, to you all, okay, from me and my family here. I'm not in my usual studio. For those of you that knows me and be following me on YouTube, I'm not in my usual studio. I'm in my home today, celebrating Easter with my family, okay, and I'm your host for today. I want to say something, just one thing about me. What I'm going to say about me is this: I love to engage my audience, so please stay focused. When I ask questions, respond. My mom is a retired teacher. My dad is also a retired teacher. So I learned a little bit of teaching. When you engage people, it opens up their mind more to become more receptive to what you're sharing. So if you really want to, stay open-minded more to what I'm teaching you tonight, I want you to respond. I know many of you saw this publication online, and then don't worry, we'll help you raise funds for your personal project. How many of you saw this? Maybe the person that invited you sent you this, or you saw it online, or maybe on an advert, through an advert on Facebook, on Instagram, on LinkedIn, or someone status, a friend of yours just sent it to you, and you were like, okay, I want to know more about it, and then you found yourself here. Can I see you wave your hand quickly? Okay, can I see you waving? Can I see you waving quickly? Let me see you waving. All right. Okay. All right. Thank you so much. God bless you. Now, we actually, our aim of having this business meeting is to help to solve this problem of raising funds for personal projects or for corporate projects or whatever you need the money for. Okay. That's the major reason why we are having this business meeting. We really want to solve this money problem. Okay. We have a training in one of the NGOs. I'm sitting in their board of directors there. We call the training fixing this money thing. So we want to fix this money wahala. Okay, I love to put it money wahala for a lot of you, but we're going to be taking a different approach. All right. I'm one of the masterminds of the project, being the national director of Realistic Dreams Initiative. There are a whole lot of mentors and coaches and trainers, in Realistic Dreams Initiative. So actually, I'm one of the masterminds. Okay. We actually did a little study, and when we found out that a lot of people get their dreams and then their businesses, ideas, visions smashed just because they don't know how to raise funds properly for their projects. And the usual thing is people go to the commercial banks to go and get loans, and at the end of the day, more than 99.99% of them is going to get trashed, rejected, and then that's how they allow that rejection, to put a label on them, a label of failure, a label of inadequacy, a label of incapability on their dreams and on their visions, which ends up limiting them in life, getting them to a place where they settle for a life of mediocrity. What's a life of mediocrity? Where anything comes, anything goes, you can accept anything. But that shouldn't be. That shouldn't be. All right. Now, we decided to look at it critically. We looked at our own individual lives. Someone like me, my mom is a retired teacher, my dad is a retired lecturer in a university. They never gave me 1 naira for me to start a business. Yes, they never gave me 1 naira for me to start a business. I knew where I started from, and then at the end of the day, I run a business that is, that net worth more than 100 million. Okay, I own an ICT firm and sales company. So some of you here already know me. I don't want to mention the name of my company openly here. All right. So we looked at other entrepreneurs around, and then we found out that all these entrepreneurs that own and have big, valuations in their assets and then in their revenue, we found out that they started from somewhere. They started from, I could remember I started my business with 86,000 naira. I remember telling my dad, that's what I needed. The second stage, I needed extra 100,000. And I remember what he told me. He told me, I hope you're going to be crazy if you are asking me to give you the money. Can you imagine if, if I allowed what my dad told me at that point in time to get to me, where I am today and the life I'm living today, I don't think I would even be here to talk to you. That's the truth about it. So we found that a lot of people, they don't know that there are different stages of development and different stages they can grow as an entrepreneur or in their business ventures. And I want to say this to you: what you're doing today may not be what you'll be doing in the next 3 years, in the next 7 years, in the next 20 years. There is always going to be a step. Okay, there's going to be a step, but a lot of people don't want to recognize that step. They want to just jump in. That's the first thing we recognized. The second thing we recognize is that a lot of people don't know how to use the little money they have, and work with it until they are able to multiply that little money they have to become so big that will be able to fund their dreams. One of my greatest dreams is to really get into real estate and then be able to buy properties, develop properties in a very, very massive way. And I can tell you that categorically, I spent virtually 10 years, dreaming, envisioning, and trying to work it out, and it never worked out that way. But trust me, today, I buy properties and I develop to the special grace of God. What is it that enabled me to do so? That I'm going to share with you. So a lot of people don't know how to start with what they have. So we decided to put together a business support project that can allow each and every one of you, irrespective of what your various dreams and dreams are, whatever you want to use the money for. You want to increase the standard of education for your kids, you want to build a house, you want a car, you want financial freedom, you want to make more money, you want to have a healthy and a happy family, whatever your dreams, whatever need you have the funds for, it's okay. That's the starting point. Always ask people, what do you need the money for? If you say you need 10 million, what do you need 10 million naira for? If you can't tell us specifically what you need the money for, trust me, it means you are not qualified to have the money. That's the truth. Now, what is the solution that we're preferring you? Some of you here, I know maybe you're looking at for us telling you, you know what, we want to give you a grant of 10 million naira, a grant of 5 million. So I'm going to give you an offer, okay? Now, a genuine offer. What if, I need to listen, what if that there is a business we can help you to get started in? Now, we're going to help you. What if there is a business we can help you to get started in? Less than 100,000. Yeah. Business less than, let me even bring it down a little bit more, less than 80,000, just a little bit below 80,000. Now listen, and that business helping you within the first 6 months, you should be able to generate over $1 million. All right. And then within 2 years, 18 months, which is about 1 year and 6 months to over 3 years, you should be able to be generating comfortably a daily income of 25,000 to over 300,000 naira daily income. What if there is a business we can help you to start, establish, okay? And through our mentorship program, mentor you through the process and assign people that's going to make sure you get established. Less than 80,000. Within the first 6 months, you can make over $1 million comfortably. All right. 2 years, 3 years, you can make much more than that. If I should use my personal result as a case, as a standard, within 5 months, I made over 15 million in the project. And within 5 years, I've made over 120 million in the project. What if there is such? Would you be interested to know more about it? I want to be very, 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 very direct here. What we are offering you is an opportunity to own a business. And we just don't want to get you to own a business because owning a business is the gateway, is the fastest route to building wealth. That's a fat lie. Anyone that tells you that, the person is lying to you. That's a fat lie. In fact, one of the major reasons why most entrepreneurs don't succeed is that they have this mentality of, I'm my own boss. I have my own business. I can afford to do whatever I feel like doing. Let me tell you the simple truth. If you're an entrepreneur, you are supposed to be working ×3 harder than someone that have a paid job. That's the only way you can stay ahead. If you're an entrepreneur and you're working less than someone that have a paid job, is working, putting in his paid job, I'm sorry, you're not going to succeed. So anybody that tells you that starting a business is one ticket to become wealthy, that's a fat lie. So check the statistics for yourself. Over 95% of businesses that get started fails within 2 years to 5 years. Why? 95% to 97% fails within 2 years to 5 years. So that tells you that a lot of people that get started off in businesses fails incredibly. That's statistics. But we actually found out that the most reason why they do fail is because an average entrepreneur is not well trained and they lack good support system. So if we can bring in a support program, the support system that can allow us to not to mentor you, not just to mentor you, but to be involved. So we are going to be getting involved in the building of the business. Then we can actually shift the numbers. So what we are bringing you is a business project, but not a business for you to start. because the success is in the business is a lie. Fat lie. There are people that are running the business I want to show you tonight that are not successful. Get it clear. What makes you successful in the business is not the business. It's you, the individual. What you know and what you do. You want to change the outcome of your life, change what you know and change what you do. Once you renew your mind and then renew your actions, get into a new level of action, you get to change your result. So the success in what we are showing you tonight is not in the business. The success you're going to have is because of the support we're going to be giving you in running the business, because we must be involved in the running of the business for us to be sure that you're going to become very successful. So what if there is a support project that we can help you with, that will enable you to generate 25,000 to 300,000? Would you be interested to know? If I get up to 10, I'm interested, I'll get started quickly. If I don't get up to 10, I'm interested, I think that's enough to tell us that the people are here in the meeting today, they are not interested in the project. So I need you. If you are interested, use the chat box and send to me saying, I'm interested. All right. If you're not interested, I think this is a very good time for you to disconnect from the meeting so you don't get to waste much of your time. And then also those of you, maybe you're watching the recorded video, I think that this is a time for you to tell yourself, I don't think I'm interested. Disconnect. That's okay. The project is not meant for everybody. So if I can get up to 10, I'm interested here in my live presentation, then I continue. Okay, I have Mr. Dunsin Jr. saying I'm interested, Sir Churchill, I'm interested too, Mr. Toby 3, Mr. Joshua Ojo 4, I have Mamyo Lushola 5, okay, I have Mr. Solomon 6, I have Mr. Dunsin Jr. 7, I have Abigail Onovo 8, I have Mama Kayinde 9, and I have Mr. John Calvin 10, Team Excel 11. Oh, come on. I have lots and lots of person. Oh, come on. I think that's much now. All right. Thank you so much for that privilege given to me, for me to unveil this great business project to you. Now, like I said before, stay open-minded. Don't allow your past experiences or the limitation of your imagination to prevent you from taking up this opportunity. See yourself already in the project, and I promise you're going to succeed. Now, the next stage, quickly, we're going to be very fast. From now to the end of the meeting, I will be extremely, extremely fast. Okay? Get that clear. I'm going to be extremely, extremely fast with you. All right? So the next stage is what we call expectation management. How much money do you want to raise? And how long do you have to raise the money? Quickly, send it to me here. The first 5 persons, I will tell you whether it is possible within the project, and then I will give you some advice on what to do or what we're going to be doing with you. Quickly, for example, Mr. Ogundiran could say, I need 3 million within 6 months. I need 3 million within 10 months. I need 3 million within 2 years. Okay, I need 3 million within 12 months. That's okay. Good. So whatever you want, how much you want to raise, feel free. This is a blank check we're giving you. I want you to tell me, how much do you want to raise for your project and how long do you have to raise the money? Okay, let's go on that quickly. I'm waiting, everyone, I'm waiting. Okay, quickly, tell me how much do you want to raise and how long do you have to raise the money? And then let's fire it up quickly. All right, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Let's go on it, let's go on it. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Mommy Abigail said I need, please, how many zeros am I having here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I need 15 million in 1 year. Ooh. 15 million in 1 year. 15 million in 1 year. You know what? Let's talk in terms of possibility. In the business project, is 100% possible. Last year alone, I made over 18 million. But you have to understand that in business, there are stages of development. Someone like me, I am a semi-developed person. Okay, I make in a year between 9 million to sometimes 35 million naira. Okay, but trust me, I didn't end that my first year. So saying 10 million naira in your first year, I will tell you in your first year, it is possible, but I don't know you as a person. Okay, I don't know your level of development as an entrepreneur, but I'm going to tell you, as a person, that has experience, I'm going to advise you to peg it down to 2 million to 5 million within your first 1 year. That doesn't mean you can have 10 million naira in 1 year. It's very possible. Someone like me, I have my senior colleagues that make over 100 million. If I have one of my major senior colleagues at Abuja that makes over 300 million every year, 300 million every year. You heard that? And in fact, in a month, sometimes he makes over 20 million in a month. Okay. So someone said, I need 10 million naira in 12 months. Just take my advice. Take my advice. 10 million naira in 12 months. You are not yet an entrepreneur, or maybe, I don't know, but you are new in the project. That could be practically unrealistic. Let's be very sincere. I'm going to be very sincere with you. Your first 6 months, you are looking at 1 million. So what's going to happen within the first 1 month to 6 months? It's development, personal development. And I'm looking at you to develop yourself. Okay. You know, that's where we mentor you. That's where we teach you. That's where we coach you. You get it? All right. So that's very important. Very, very vital. You get that. We coach you. We mentor you. All right. So from 6 months then down to 1 year, then we can be looking at maybe 2 million to 5 million. Someone like me, 2017 alone, within 5 months, I made 15 million. Yeah, I'm telling you. So, and then today I make a lot of money. In fact, my older son, you know, he makes over 2.8 million every year. Yeah, every year. He's hearing me here. All right. So and that's the expectation. Someone said I need 5 million naira in 500K in the next 6 months. Very possible, man. That's from Bolaji Akinsanya, 100% possible. In fact, we have people already 6 months making over 2 million. All right, very possible. Mommy Olushola Olatunde, you didn't send anything. You just started blowing laughter here. You started laughing. Come on, don't laugh at anyone's dreams. Please don't. Mr. Solomon said, I need 500,000 in 3 months. Mr. Solomon, can you just take it down to 6 months? That would be more realistic. All right. Yeah, I think that would be more realistic. Right. So thank you so much. Thank you so much. Let's get into the business project proper. Let's get in there proper. Okay. Now, what we're bringing to you today is not just, as you can see, is not just to raise money. Actually, we are here to deliver to you financial success. And there's something we call the formula for financial success. And we have 3 major ingredients there. Number 1 is called the financial vehicle. So the business project I will share with you tonight is the financial vehicle. Now, there are businesses you will do that will never enable you to earn 300,000 naira in a day. Come on. You have a paid job. You can never earn 1 million naira in a day, or 200 million naira in a day, or 10 million naira in a day through your paid job. Your salary is dependent on the structure and the strength of the company you're working with. Now, the second ingredient is effort. Everybody puts in effort. And the third one is the skill. 2 things we can offer you. Number 1, financial vehicle. Number 2, the skill. But you need effort. So if you know you're not going to give us the time to mentor you and coach you at your own spare time, someone called me and said, sir, how much time do I need to become successful? I said, you need about 1 hour to about 3 hours in a week. I said, come on, really? I said, yeah. You need about 1 hour to 3 hours in a week. And someone said, okay, I don't have time. I said, you don't have time, 1 hour to 3 hours in a week, and you spend 10 hours every day going to a job where they pay you 100,000 naira in a month. I think you don't know what is financial freedom. Then keep working. You think 3 hours in a week is too much for you to build a business that can pay you over 300,000 naira in a day, then you don't know the true meaning of financial freedom. Keep working. Over time, you will get it well. So you need your effort. We need your effort. Now, this is not where you're going to dump in your money to start a business and disappear. We would also dump you. I'm sorry to use that word. We've never dumped anyone. People do dump us. We don't dump anyone, but you can dump us. Okay? That's what you expect. Nobody's going to be following you up and down. I believe everyone here is mature enough to know what they want. And that's the reason why I'm sounding this way. Sorry, I'm not trying to sound cocky. I'm trying to be very direct. So anybody starting with this project, we make sure they are the right candidate for our support, because we're going to be spending a lot of money, time, resources to ensure that you become very successful. So we want to make sure we pick the right persons to be in the project. I hope that's clear. All right. Everything I've said here is just to get your mind to change, because I know once your mindset changes about building a business, everything within you alongside will change with it. So it's time to grow. And I know some of the things I'm saying here is very painful. I know, but there's nothing as painful as staying stuck somewhere where you know you don't belong. Some of you here, you can hear the echoes of greatness shouting from the inside of you, telling you can actually achieve much more than what you're achieving right now. But here you are. Now you're here. I want you to stay open-minded and grab everything. All right, the business proper. I'm introducing to you what we call the sharing economy. So the business project I'm bringing to you tonight is based on what we call the sharing economy. And I'm going to make some comparisons to be able to bring out vividly, clearly, how and what the sharing economy is all about and how it can impact your life. Now, take a look at these two men. These two men here, they both owns transport companies. The first one here, actually, his name is Frank Nage. He's our own brother. He's the owner of ABC Transport, one of the biggest and the largest transport company here in Nigeria. Companies here in Nigeria, net worth over $16 million. And we have, Gary Travis, one of the owners of Uber. All right, and then Gary Travis, doesn't own any vehicle. Actually, in Uber system, it doesn't own any vehicle. All right. Uber is simply, or Bolt is simply a business system that connects people that have cars to people that need transport services. And then, there's an exchange of transport services for revenue. And then this guy here, Gary Travis, as someone that owns the system, gets paid. You get it? He gets paid a commission, but he doesn't own the vehicle. He doesn't service the vehicles. Unlike Mr. Frank Nage. Mr. Frank Nage has to service the vehicles, pay salaries for the drivers, and run the company properly to generate a revenue. But this guy doesn't do that. Now, what's the difference? This guy is operating, Gary Travis is operating what we call the sharing economy. Why Mr. Frank Nage operates what we call the industrial economy. Now, also take a look at this man here, Jeff Bezos, the second richest man in the world. Net worth over $184 billion. He's the founder and the owner of Amazon. What is Amazon? Amazon is simply a business program where people that have products and services to sell comes there to connect to people that need services and those products, and they make a sale, and then Jeff Bezos makes money. Jeff Bezos doesn't need to get into manufacturing of any product. All he needs to do is just to own the system. Today, we want to give you an opportunity to own your own sharing economy system, powered by a company called Empowered Consumerism. The next 5 minutes is the most important aspect of this presentation, because when you don't understand the basics for the business project, then you will not appreciate the outcome, the benefits that goes with it. All right, so pay attention. Now, Empowered Consumerism is a business, is a company that offers you an opportunity to own your own sharing economy business system. So let's talk about the Empowered Consumerism, who they are. Empowered Consumerism and their business partners and their business system creates over 200 millionaires, new millionaires every year. Every single year, 200 new millionaires are being created. Now, Empowered Consumerism is a company that is in partnership with manufacturing firms. So listen, so they are involved with different products and services, but they are not manufacturers. Take note of that. Empowered Consumerism, they are not manufacturers. These are the manufacturers here. The Nature's Way is a 50 years debt-free company, multi-billion-dollar company in US. DSM is a multi-billion euro company in Europe. Where is a multi-billion-dollar company in Asia. Now, these are manufacturing companies that manufactures various hundreds and thousands of products and services, ranging from beverages, personal care products, technology products. So, how does all these things come to you? How does it relate to you? So, Empowered Consumerism is in partnership with them. So how does it affect you? Now, this is how you get to understand how these things connect to you. So pay attention to this diagram. Very, very simple. Please, I'm so sorry. I had to use a white man here to do this explanation. I'm not supposed to, okay? I look for a black man that I need someone that has a hand this way. That's why I use this white man. All right, someone really accused me. Does it mean you can't see a black man that has his hand this way online? So please accept that. So take this white man here, take this man here with a tie to be you. Please, you don't need to not tie. Okay, you can even tie your wrapper. All right. Now take this to be you. Now, this is Empowered Consumerism Partners Products and Services. So take this to be their products and services. That's there, okay? And then they own what we call the connecting system. Empowered Consumerism owns what is called the connecting system. The connecting system. Now, the connecting system allows you to move customers, to move people, both online and offline, without talking, convincing, just using the system and letting it work for you move people to empowered consumerism partners, products, and services, and you get paid minimally between 25K to about 168,000 Naira daily income. Now, as a basic business partner with empowered consumerism, you get to earn minimally, that's the earning potential, about 168,000 daily income and about 1,178,000 Naira in a month, in a week, and over 5,040,000 in a month. That is the basic earning of a partner with empowered consumerism. So I want to get back to the slide because I need you to understand the work done. In anything called a business, if someone shows you a business and you don't understand the work to be done to generate revenue, then that's a scam. I hope that's clear. If you got what I said now, I want you to wave your hand. That's a fat scam. That's a red flag. Once there is no work to be done, put in your money, fold your hands, go to bed, money falls on your laps. That's a scam. I'm sorry. So I need you to pay attention right now. I want to show you the work done. Once I'm done showing you the work done, I'm going to show you what we call the revenue sharing plan, how they pay you, and then the management team, and then everything about the company. Okay, I hope that's okay. So let's move forward quickly. I think I am beating the time. All right. So let's get back again and see the work done. Watch here. So what is it that you need to learn? Very simple. How to use the connecting system. So what is the relationship between you and Realistic Dreams Initiative? We are actually going to be adopting you into our support project to teach you and help you use the connecting system so as to start generating over 168,000 Naira daily income using the connecting system. So the work done is using the connecting system. What is this connecting system then all about? Wait, just before the end of the meeting, I will unleash it to you. And we've mentored over 17,000 persons using the connecting system just through Realistic Dreams Initiative alone. In Nigeria, there are hundreds of thousands of persons using the connecting system. And some may ask me, why is this business not very, very popular? It's because it's a business. It's not a Ponzi scheme. You have to learn to use the connecting system. And I'm going to promise you something. As we mentor you and work with you in using the connecting system, that will be the beginning of your own financial freedom journey for you and then your family. All right, so let's get it rolling. 7 reasons why people love to do the business. I'm going to be very fast here. Number 1 is instant pay. As you use the connecting system, the company pays you instantly. Number 2 is no targets. No targets of any sort. So even if you earn 10,000 bucks today, you get paid 10,000 bucks. If you earn 100,000 bucks today, you get paid 100,000 bucks. All right. Then no ownership for me is the best. What is no ownership? The company says once you become a franchisee, that's a registered partner with them, that is a one-time and a lifetime partnership, meaning that there's never going to be a time that your partnership with them will be cut off. No. So it puts you in a place where you're actually owning a business that's transgenerational, meaning if I'm dead today, my family can actually inherit a business that can pay me in millions, that can pay them in millions too. That's awesome. Then the third one, the fourth one, which are one of the ones I love also, is multiple accounts. What is multiple accounts? The maximum you can generate with one account is 168,000. So sometimes I see myself earn about 500,000 Naira in a day. And then I've seen myself earn 800,000 Naira in a day, 1 million Naira in a day. How come? Multiple accounts. When you have multiple accounts connected the same number of persons, you get paid more compared to just having one account. For example, using the connecting system, you get paid 100,000 bucks for one account. If I have 3 accounts, for doing something that got me paid 100,000 bucks, I get paid 300,000 bucks because I have 3 accounts. All right. So multiple account enables you to make much more. Then you have free products, no selling. Please take note of that. Free products will be given to you for personal consumptions and to share to people. All right. So you're going to be a sharer of products, free. All right. No selling, no selling. All right. Then the second to the last one is free international trips. Free international trips is being given to people, all right? And then every year I travel to 2 different countries for all paid trip with my family, and it's always an exciting moment to, have time with your loved ones outside the country, different environment, on different islands, beach, and have a nice time with them. The last but not the least, selling is not what we do here. What we do here is to use the connecting system. We don't sell products. Take note of that. Very, very vital. So let's talk about the earning, plan, the revenue sharing plan. Okay, we call it the economy designer plan 3.0 that ensures that you generate 168,000 Naira daily income. Now, this is the management team that actually put together the Empowered Consumerism Company. Now, the CEO is at the center, Dr. Eduardo Cabantong. That is CEO and the visionary president. And that's a picture I took with him here. And then the wife here and mine too. That was in 2018 when I traveled to the city of Manila, Philippines. And it was a wonderful moment to be with the billionaires there and then see how humble they are to, to share what they've got with us, with different continents in the world. And then that's one of their vice presidents here. Okay, here. That's also one of the board of directors here, John Aspirin. And the business project has created 40,000 self-made millionaires within 16 years. Take note of that, 40,000 self-made millionaires within 16 years. How do they pay you? Quickly, let's cut the chase. Okay, sir. When I use the connecting system, how do they calculate my money? How do I get that 168,000 naira? That's even just a piece of an iceberg of what you can earn from the project. So there are about 8 major ways you generate income, through the revenue sharing plan. We don't have enough time. We'll just talk about 2. The first one is what we call the direct sharing bonus. What is the direct sharing bonus about? When you use the connecting system and people connect to empowered consumerism partners, their products, their services, trust me, you get paid once for it. Between 20,000 to 150,000, depending on their level of partnership with the company. So you are meant to use the connecting system. Don't forget, we are going to be helping you in doing it so you can start generating income. Now, in the direct sharing bonus, there is no limit to how much you can earn in a day. So if maybe you use the connecting system and then, I know a lot of people, I know sometimes in my life, I see myself connect more than 20 persons. 20 persons, assuming I connected 20 persons, it means the minimum I earned that day through the direct sharing minimum is 20,000 times 20, making it 400,000. That's awesome. Isn't that beautiful? That's beautiful. But for me, I'm someone that thinks about posterity. I'm someone that thinks about earning residually. All right. Now, the direct sharing bonus is the bonus you earn by using the connecting system directly. It's just like working and getting paid. It's just like being a land agent. Okay. You connect someone that buys a land and they pay you a commission. That's once you get a commission. For me, I don't really like that. I love to see my past efforts being rewarded today. Now, the best place you earn a lot of money, the place you earn a lot of money is what we call the residual sharing, the residual matching bonuses. Now, what is the residual matching bonuses about? You get paid 7,000, but look at it here. This is where you can earn money while you are sleeping. This is where you can earn money while others are using the connecting system. So it's not just about you using the connecting system. You also get paid while others use the connecting system. I decided to hide this from us. Now, how do you qualify your account? Because this is where you can earn maximally 168,000. So you can earn ₦1 million in the direct sharing bonus. But when it comes to the residual matching bonuses, I'm sorry, for one account, you can't earn more than 168,000 bucks for one account. So how do you qualify your account to start earning some 7,000 when you are using the sharing, the connecting system, and when others are also using the connecting system? This is the gold mine. This is the reason why I'm here. This is where, as in this is it. Any residually. Anytime I talk about residual income, I always remember the words of Warren Buffett, earning money while you were sleeping. In fact, he's put it this way, saying, if you don't learn to make money while you were sleeping, then get ready to work till you die. Come on, get ready. How many of you here want to work till you die? Someone like me, if I'm dead today, I'm 37, and if I'm dead today, come on, my family has enough money that can take care of them. I'm not worried. I can go right now, even though my family doesn't like me talking this way. But you know what? I love what the Holy Book said. A good man leaves an inheritance for his children. Take the reverse. A bad man and a wicked man leaves debts. So you can do this business and leave an inheritance for your family when you are gone from here, or you can leave debts. And the only way you can live and see it as an inheritance is by earning the residual matching bonus. So how do you start earning the residual matching bonuses? And how do you keep earning the residual matching bonuses? That's exactly what I want to show you right now. When I'm done with that, I will show you how to partner with the company, and that will be it. And how I'm going to admit you into the RDI support project, and that will be it. So give and take, plus or minus 10 to 18 minutes, I'll be done with the presentation. Once you partner with the company, all right, because you're going to partner with Empowered Consumerism. Once you partner with a company, they will activate an account for you. Please, if you're following, tell me I'm following. I need people that are going to send me a message right now on chat telling me I'm following, please. If you are following, send me a message on the chat saying I'm following. All right? Please go ahead. What is mommy saying? I'm already making money, to God be the glory. Aha. All right, so send me a message in the chat saying I'm following. If you are following me, send me a message in the chat saying I'm following. Thank you, Mr. Joshua Ojo. I can see Ogunderan, Damilola. God bless you. God bless you. Just one more I'm following. All right, good. So let's fire it up. 18 minutes, we're done. Now, once you become a partner with Empowered Consumerism, this is where we come in. We are going to adopt you and put you in what we call the Rdi Millionaire School. This is where we're going to mentor you. We don't care to know your status. We don't care to know how far you know about a business or not. You know, a lot of you are stark illiterates in the matters of building a bit, especially something that has to do with online. Come on, we are going to adopt you. First of all, we'll put you through what we call our foundation classes. From our foundation class, we now bring you into the Millionaire School. The Millionaire School is one of the best places to be, to learn on how to build a business. But whatever we're teaching you, we are actually going to be assigning mentors that will help you in building this business. So once you become a partner with Empowered Consumerism, we adopt you. What are we going to be doing? Within the first 30 days to 60 days, we are going to make sure you start earning money. How does it happen? The company we create for what we call 2 business accounts or 2 business centers. And all they are saying is this: use the connecting system and make sure that one business partner connects through the left business center and then one business partner connects on the right business center. Once that happened, you fulfilled your primary obligation as a partner with us. Your primary obligation is fulfilled. Whosoever that use the connecting system to connect there, we don't care to know. Whether you are the one that use the connecting system or not, we don't care to know. All we care to know is that your left business center is occupied and then your right business center is occupied. So let's take the left to be Mr. Ken and then Anita. All right. So assuming you are the one that use the connecting system to share, to connect people to Empowered Consumerism, guess what happens? They pay you 20,000 naira instantly because you use the connecting system. But if it was someone else that used the connecting system, which I'm going to show you how it can happen, all right, then you will not earn this 20,000. So how do you then earn? The company made it very clear. Look at the residual matching bonuses. Once there is a business partner or a customer that connects on the left and on the right, irrespective of whosoever that use the connecting system, we are going to pay you, the individual, 7,000 naira. Very amazing. Super amazing. Super amazing. So let's make it very, very practical. This is where, because I want to make sure that I spend less time. There is something we call first come advantage in RDI. First come advantage. All of you that connected to this business meeting today, obviously you must have had something sent to you called the reservation code. I know you have it, your reservation code. So look at how it plays out. Assuming this is I, Engineer Nonso, this I here, Engineer Nonso, I have 2 business centers. Now, you are the first person that use the connecting system. So they use my reservation code, connecting on the left. So you are Mr. Ken, and then I have Anita, 7,000. Now, watch now. The same way I have my 2 business centers, the same way you, Mr. Ken, have 2 business centers. Now, look at it here. If there are 10 persons that connect to the business project, because I only have 2 business portfolios or business centers, left and right, and you are the first person that occupied the left and Anita occupied the right, you know what that means? From the 3rd person down to the 10th person, we'll be connecting under the people that connected earlier. Now, when that happens, you that they connected under will not earn 20,000, but you get paid 7,000. So watch this. Please, what I'm saying right now is not a ticket to buy your business lot and disappear. We will not give you that kind of support. Trust me. I'm explaining the business system and why it's so unique and why it's practically impossible to follow through with our coaching and with our support and not make money. It's impossible. So the next person connected to the business project, assuming you are the one that used the connecting system, the company pays you 20,000, 7,000 naira. But don't forget, if you're not the one that used the connecting system, assuming Obi and Dave, you're not the one that used the connecting system to connect them, guess what happens? You don't get paid 20,000, you get paid 7,000 naira. So the next 2 person again under Anita. So as you can see, these people connecting here are connecting using my reservation code. But because I only have 2 business center, which you, Mr. Ken, has occupied, and Anita on the right has occupied, the next person connecting using that same reservation code must connect under the people that connected earlier, and you get paid. But understand this: when you connect to the business project, you are not to sit back and be waiting for people to connect under your business center. All we need you to do is to go through our foundation class, Then we're going to be working with you as mentors. Within the first 2 months, we must make sure you have the left and the right occupied. If you follow through with our mentorship program and whatever we teach you and help you to achieve, there is, in fact, I always come up here online and say this. If you follow through with our mentorship program and within your first 6 months, you don't start making money, I will write you a check of whatever you played. So can you imagine you are the first person at the top here? How many new persons collected on the left? 2. How many new persons collected on the right? 2. The company pays you another 7,000, because the company said one on the left and one on the right pays you 7,000. So play it in your mind with the power of duplication. 50 business partners or customers connecting on the left and 50 connecting on the right. That's how the company keeps paying you 7,000 naira until you are able to max out 168,000 maximum a day. Don't forget, you can't earn more than 168,000 naira in a day with one account. But if you have 3 accounts, that's about 504,000 naira in a day income. That's how beautiful this business project is. So in as much as I'm sharing with you how the business works, also have it in mind that there is something called the first come advantage. That will enable you to take action quickly. All right. Okay. So I'm going to give you what we call a 1-year business scenario. Within 1 year, helping you, if we are able to help you to have 2 persons, one on the left and one on the right within your first month, what means is this: in 1 year, you can generate as much as 17,261,000. But I always I'm an engineer, so and I know there's something like 100% efficiency. So what if you failed 90%, meaning, or let's say 70%, meaning you succeeded 30%. 30% of 17 million is about 5.1 million naira. Even at your worst of failures in the project, you will still end up in 1 year with millions. So what is this connecting system about that I'm telling you to follow? Because following the system will save you stress, time, energy, and money. Now, how do you connect people without talking, convincing, and selling products? As I said before, is by using a connecting system. So what does it entail? It entails what we call online eligible links, postcards, questionnaires, contact recommendations, and online automated system. Now, all these, they are the things that will be set up for you, work with you until you master and establish them. Don't forget, our mentorship program and our support doesn't end until you start generating 168,000 naira daily income. Some of you, it may take you 2 years. Some of you may take you 1 year and 6 months. Some of you may take you even 1 year to start generating over 100,000 naira as a daily income. Let me say this again. I know the things I just said, they sound too good to be true. I'm aware. They sound too good to be true. But I didn't come here to say things I know you will like or believe or whatever so easily. I came here to tell you things the way they are. I'm going to show you my life account. So this is a call to partner with Realistic Dreams Initiative. What we are looking for is just that 1% of the work you have to put in. That 1 hour to 3 hours you're going to put in. Let us multiply it for you by helping you. It's a call to partner with us. It's a call to help you, to establish you. Some of you, you've been, your trust and your commitment to people has been bastardized. People have betrayed you. That's not Realistic Dreams Initiative. I always tell people, the fact that there are fake drugs in the market is a proof that there are genuine medications. So you don't sit back at home and say, oh, come on, there are so many fake drugs and I'm not going to take my medication. No, you go out to the pharmacy shops and then you find out the right medications. Realistic Dreams Initiative is here to help you. It's just a call. Would you allow us to do that? Or would you, allow fear and doubt to bury your dreams and your visions? I wasn't looking good this way. Yeah, back in the days, life was so difficult for me. I was living in face kind of apartment, but today, that's where I'm living. That's my apartment. That's where I'm living. Today, my first son makes over 2.8 million naira every single year. Today, I travel around the world. I'm also actually one of the 120 Nigerian delegates that went to go and represent Nigeria in 2018 convention of the company. Today, we travel around the world having the best that life can offer with partners in Realistic Dreams Initiative. Why don't you give yourself a chance? Why don't you give yourself a chance? Someone said that fear and doubt has killed more dreams than death itself. We have lots and lots of beneficiaries. I have here Mr. Churchill. I don't know whether Mr. Churchill is free enough to share with us his experience. Okay, I have a wonderful lady in the house today. I don't know whether she's still here. Okay, I don't know whether she's still here. Where is she? Where is she? Where is she? Where is she? Oh, I have here Madam Blessing Ochaanya. She resigned from my banking job. I have here a retiree. No, she's not yet a retiree. Okay, I have here a retiree. I'm looking at at the participants here. Mama Kayinde, she's a retiree. All right, a top beneficiary of our project. I have here Madam Blessing Ochaanya. She had to resign from her banking job, after being part of the project. You know what that means. And I also have someone here in service. That's Mommy Olushola Olatunde. Let me start with Madam Blessing. Madam Blessing, please, I'm going to need you. You know how to share your testimony because they think they touch you well. I beg. 20 seconds is what I need from all of you. 20 seconds, Madam Blessing, please unmute yourself, share your experience with our audience, and then let them hear you. Okay, let me just pick up a picture here. That's Madam Blessing Ochaanya. Please, Madam Blessing, if you are there, kindly unmute yourself. Okay, and then share your experience with our audience. If you're not there, that's okay. That's okay. And I'm moving straight to Mama Kayinde. Mama Kayinde, if you're there, kindly unmute yourself, please. Share your experience, 20 seconds, please. Just say your name, where you're working, or whatever you're doing. If you're a retiree, you say it, please. 20 seconds, Mama Kayinde, are you there? Normally, I don't tell people they're going to be sharing the experience. When I come to my business meeting, anyway, I know most of the people that have benefited from us. So when I see them in the meeting, I unmute them. All right. I don't tell them they're going to talk. That's what I do. So Mama Kayinde, if you are there, please unmute yourself. All right. Yeah, Mama Kayinde just unmuted herself now. Thank you so much, Mama Kayinde. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Can you share with us your experience, Mama? Hello, Mama Kayinde. Are you available to talk to us? I think she's not available. Okay, let me have Madam Mommy Olushola Olatunde. Can you go ahead and share with us? Are you there? Are you available there to share with us? Yeah, God bless you. In fact, Mama, if you can be on video, I think I'm going to like it. People should see you if you can be on video. But if you're not okay being on video, that's okay. Go ahead, share your experience with us so that we can close the meeting. Please, go ahead.
Good evening, everybody. Happy
Yeah, Mama, good evening.
Yes, sir. I'm Mrs. Olushola Olatunde. I'm a nurse practitioner. I made this business because I was trying to prepare for my retirement anytime soon. So I was looking for a business that would not put me in trouble again. And two of my retired nurses, Mama Agnes and Mama Oyeniran, at a party. And I just asked them, you people are looking so good. That's why you have not started any your retirement package. And they just explained to me that this is the secret of their success. I keyed into it with 3 accounts. When I listened to the director, just the way our deal invites are listening now, I quickly changed to 7 accounts, but I don't want to lose any money to the company. And I was very glad to even increase to 15 accounts. And right now I am happy to retire. I am not afraid. Even if the government is not ready to pay, I know that I will survive financially. So you listening to us tonight, I want you to take a bold step and start this business. It is quite different from other businesses you might have done, and I'm promising you, you will never regret it. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Mommy. Thank you. Mommy always emphasize on this 3 account, 7 account. The truth is this, what you have 1 account, you have 3 accounts, you get paid 100,000. You have 7 accounts because of you have multiple accounts. You get paid more for doing something. I think it's only wise to go for multiple accounts. Okay, it's only wise to go for multiple accounts. I didn't have enough time to talk about technicalities in that multiple account. Okay, I wish I had enough time to talk about that. Okay, and this is one of our beneficiaries, a student making over 190,000. Can you imagine that? In the project with 3 accounts. This is the president of Uganda, even the former president of Nigeria, Olusegun Obasanjo, and then Goodluck Jonathan. They're also part of the project. So I don't know how big your dream is, and I don't know how close you are to achieving those dreams, to build a house or to be a boss, to work from home, make extra income, have financial freedom, make a difference in the life of people, or having good retirement. I don't know what it is like, but I am very much aware that there are 3 things some of you are going to be telling me. The first one is that, Mr. Nenos, I'm going to try. Please don't try. Don't try. Don't ever come to a place to tell us, I'm going to try to make my dreams become a reality. I will try to start. I will do my best. No. If you truly want to make your dreams become a reality, you have to come to a place where you tell yourself, I'm going to do it whatever it takes until I succeed. These are the people we are looking at for. We're not looking for people that want to try our business system. Our business system is already tried and trusted. In Nigeria, this is the 10th year. We are not trying to start. I will do my best, sir. Promise yourself you will do the business and you must succeed. These are the kind of people we are looking for. So how do you become a partner? There are different degrees of partnership you can actually get into, okay, through their partnership or business packages. And the entry, the basic business package is called the entry verse. The entry verse package is a package where you pay 79,990 naira, all right, and then products worth over 100,500 will be given to you instantly. That's mega value from the partner companies. It will be given to you instantly. And guess what? This account is the account that will allow you to earn 168,000 naira as a daily income potential. Now, I have something big for you, but I have fears. What are my fears? My fears is that experience have shown me that a lot of people will not take what I want to show you now seriously. And I pray you don't take it for granted. That is the promo that is going on. Now, before I show you this promo, the company starts up promos and they don't tell us when it will end. And we've seen this thing end ugly for a lot of people because they always doubt. Watch this. You are paying for one account, approximately 80,000 naira. Just 10 naira addition will make it what? 80,000. How much will you have 3 accounts? Approximately 240,000. But the company said, we are not going to allow you pay 240,000 today. If you're getting to start a business today, you are paying 129,990 naira, approximately 130,000. So additional 50,000 naira, we put you in a place where you will have 3 accounts. Trust me, a lot of people will see this as a marketing gimmick and still take it for granted, and until we hit them on the head. 3 accounts instead of 240,000, you get paid 129,990. Now, what is it you gain instantly? Immediately you pay for this package, you'll be given instantly products worth 166,800 naira with 3 profit centers. 168,000 times 3, we give you 504,000 naira daily income potential. That's what you get to have. You want to take it up to 7 accounts. This, the one I love, one of the ones, as this way you start getting crazy. 7 accounts, you are meant to pay 559,000. I want to encourage all of you listening to me today. If there is any way you have 260,000, invest it into this business. You will not regret it. I've seen a lot of people spend much money, retirees spending their gratuity, starting businesses that will scatter and fail. Instead of them just taking out 260,000, that little more, take that 260,000, put it here. You'll be giving products worth over 338,000 naira being given to you free. Come on. And now you have a business that can pay you 1,176,000 as a daily income potential. Even if you are no lodo, sabi, after 1 year building the business and you can make 10% of this money, about 117,000 naira, is that too small? 117,000 as a daily income, is that too small? That's not small at all. I can't remember the last time I was paid 50,000 naira in a day. I can't remember. Anytime I talk like this, I become very, very emotional because I see people struggling in Nigeria and yet they don't stay open-minded. This country is getting, let me not get in there, inflation eating up everything. Today, 100,000, 200,000 naira is nothing anymore. But yet, people have an opportunity to have a support to help them build a business. They say no. You go and start the one, you don't have support. You fail after 1 year or 2 years. You come and say the economy is bad. No, it's your close-mindedness that cost it. I don't want to get in there. Those of you that have done businesses and failed, this is an opportunity for you. Rdi has never left anyone behind. You want to go for 31 accounts, we have it. Rdi has never left anyone behind, and we are not starting with you. I know the economy we are living in. 79,990 may be small or big, depending on how you look at it. Spend or invest in it. When you look at it from the angle of investment, my brother, this 80,000 naira or whatever is infinitesimal compared to any 168,000 as a daily income. That is just the truth. So this is not a time to tell me, engineer, also, I have house built, I have house rent to pay, I have school fees to pay, I have this to pay. There will never be a perfect time to start. There will always going to be a need. Don't be need conscious. Be vision and be goal driven. These are the things we teach you in RDI. When you allow your needs to drive you, you will never do anything substantial. Allow your visions and your dreams and your goals to drive you. Can you imagine how beautiful your life could look in the next 6 months to 1 year when you have a business you just started today with about 80,000 naira and you can make comfortably 50,000 naira at the end of the year, 50,000 naira a day at the end of the year? Can you imagine how beautiful your life will look like? Picture it in your mind. What price are you paying today? Just 79,990, which at the end of the day, you're going to get even products back in return. Trust Realistic Dreams Initiative. We've never left anyone behind, and we are not going to start with you. Give us an opportunity to help you by taking action today to become an ED Plan 3.0 partner. Get involved with this project. I promise you, you will never regret it. Now, those of you that are interested in being part of the project, this is the account number to make your payment, and you are to first text me your name, your location, and how many business lots you want to have. Send it to me as a WhatsApp message to this number. All right. Now, there is something I want to share with you. We, the masterminds, because I'm one of the top earners in Nigeria, one of the top 2 earners in Nigeria, there are some privileges that are being given to us. And one of them is that we can actually shorty for someone to pay in installment. If you don't want to lose out on this promo, you can actually pay in installment. But make sure you complete your payment within 2 months, which is 8 weeks. So you have to text me your name, your location, and how many accounts you want to have. Send it to me as a WhatsApp message. Someone said, the struggles of life is reserved only but for the ignorant. And then that's the reason why RDI challenges all of you to take a bold step towards changing your economic status. Your 3 greatest fears is this business real? 100% real. I've shown you all the proofs. Can I do it? My brother, my sister, if you can be in the Zoom meeting today, listen to me, or you can watch this recorded video, you have a device that can allow you to be in this meeting, or you can watch this recorded video from a device, it means you are qualified and you can do this business very, very well. The third question you'll be asking, will I be supported? RDI has never left anyone behind. And if you run our project, 6 months you don't start generating income, we give you back the money you use in getting started. So what are you waiting for? Is it that you're making your payment completely tonight, or you're making payments in installment? Which one are you going for? Take that bold step today. End that fear of loss. End that fear, that tells you, oh, you can't make it, you will not succeed, your money will get lost. It will never get lost. So pick your phones right now. I need you to send me a message on my WhatsApp, all right? And then we can close for the meeting. I need to send me a message on my WhatsApp. When you send a message on my WhatsApp, I want to see your name, your location, and how many business lots you wish to have. Your name, your location, and how many business lots you wish to have. Send it to me as a WhatsApp message to the number you have on the screen. That's 08081 335 771. Again, 08081 335 771. Send it to me as a WhatsApp message. And please take note, when you are making payments, don't make your payments through POS or USSD code, all those star 559 star. No. If you want to make your payments, only through mobile bank app transfer, mobile bank app transfer, or direct bank deposit. Direct bank deposit. That's the only 2 ways you make payment, either to the Access Bank above or to the Zenith Bank. Make payment to any of these, then send me the screenshot of your payment details. Immediately send me the screenshots. These are the things you're going to be receiving. Number 1, your username and password to access your account with Empowered Consumerism. Your unique ID and reservation code will be given to you. Your free product packages will be delivered to you wherever you are. And your bank account number will be collected. The account you'll be opening with Empowered Consumerism, please take note of this. It must be linked to a Nigerian account bearing the same name. And take note, federal government will be taking 5% of all the money you make as tax instantly. All the income you will generate from the company will be taxed. And they will remove 5% automatically. Take note of that. And you'll be connected to the RDI VIP support group, where you'll be helped by the masterminds and the ambassadors to become established in the project. All right. So take down my number quickly right now, or you screenshot this page so you can chat me up after the meeting. Quickly, 08081 335 771. All right. So let me take on a question. This is actually a time for you to ask me your questions. I will need you to be very, very sincere with me. I pray that everybody connecting with us today for the first time gets started off with this project. I want to know, if money is not your problem, can you share with me your greatest concern about being successful in this project? If money is not your problem, if 80,000 to start is not your problem, or 3 accounts going for 130,000, which that's what I would advise to go for, 3 accounts for 130,000. If the money is not your problem, share with me your fears. What is your greatest fear succeeding in this project? And I need those of you connecting for the first time to open up your mind and share with me. Let me help you. Mr. Onovo Emeziem, please, if you don't mind, can you kindly unmute yourself and then share with me? I guess today is your first time, Mr. Onovo. Today is your first time, right? Am I correct? Today is your first time, Mr. Onovo? If today is your first time, unmute yourself, please, and then share with me. I'm coming over to you. The rest of you, Mr. Damilola, I'm coming over to you, Mr. Akinsaya Bolaji. I want everyone connecting with me for the first time today to share with me their fears. I know anytime you encounter something new, your brain is wired to protect you and tell you, don't do it, you are scared. Our brains always are wired to protect us from taking, steps into the unknown. This is something you've never known before. So to you is a risk. To us is zero risk. So to you is a risk, and we respect that. But we want to help you in getting your heart to be stabilized and to be calm in getting started with the project. Oh, since your network can allow you, Damilola, do you have strong network to talk? Okay, Mr. Onovo, you are up. Go ahead, sir. What's your greatest concern, sir?
The issue of network is very, very bad, yes. So I couldn't get some of this later. I'm just trying to see if I can explain something. So I'm interested in what you've been saying, and I'd like to be a part of this.
Thank you so much, sir. How many accounts will you be going for, sir? How many accounts?
I'll try to look for 2 accounts.
Okay. Have you taken down my phone number?
Yes.
Okay. I will need, here from the Zoom. Thank you so much. Let me mute you right now because of the noise. Right here in the Zoom, Mr. Onovo, Emeziem, I don't have your phone number. I don't have your full name. So I'm going to need you to send me a message on WhatsApp this night. All right. Send me a message on WhatsApp or maybe a text message also. You can, if you don't have WhatsApp, if your WhatsApp is not functioning effectively, you can use text message and send it to me on the number I displayed earlier. Okay, it's very important so that I can document your details and get you started off rightly. Thank you so much for the trust, sir. We are not going to disappoint you. It's a promise we are making you. All right, Mr. Damilola, go ahead and unmute yourself. If money is not your problem, do you have any areas of concern you need me to throw more lights on or to clarify you? Mr. Damilola or Labode, go ahead and unmute yourself, sir, please. Mr. Damilola, go ahead and unmute yourself. I'm also unmuting Mr. Akinsaya Bolaji, okay, who's ever network that allows him to unmute first. Go ahead, you go ahead to talk. All right, Akinsaya Bolaji, please, you can go ahead and unmute yourself. Okay, Mr. Damilola or Labode, you can also unmute yourself. All right. And then I also have who again connected for the first time. I think 2 of you. Let me just finish up with 2 of you because we don't have much time again. Mr. Bolaji, please, if you are here, unmute yourself. Okay, that would be very wonderful. I want to hear from you. I know today is your first time, Mr. Bolaji Akinsaya. I'm also aware that today is your first time, Mr. Damilola. So you can go ahead and unmute yourself so that I can hear from us. I want to make sure that whatever fear we have, they are all clarified. And if you're watching this recorded video, maybe a friend of yours sent it to you. Thank you so much for watching to the end. Connect to this project. You will not regret it. I'm the national director of the project and I need you to connect with me. Send me a message on my WhatsApp. I'm the one controlling it directly. In fact, that's the phone over here. I'm the one controlling it directly. If you send a message right now, I'm going to get your message on WhatsApp or as a text message. I promise you, you will never regret being part of this business project. Okay. God bless you real good. Thank you so much. And I want to see you in our business support project, anytime from now. Okay. Once again, if you don't have my phone number, take down my phone number. That's 08081-335-771. I just checked my time now. I wanted to open up my account and share with you so you can see how the account looks like. Okay. That's what I wanted to do. But that's okay. All right. Because we don't have much time, I'm going to be ending here. But the website name is ec5.empoweredconsumerism.com. But if you get in there, you will need to log in into your account. Okay. All right. Then obviously, it's when you register that you get to get your login details. I promise you, this project will radically change your economic life. Give us a chance to help you. And I promise you, will never regret it. It will surely be one of the best decisions you would have made for yourself this year, 2022. So you don't have my phone number, take it quickly. 08081 335 771. Those of you that are sent to watch the video, surely you will thank the person that connected to this project 6 months after. I love you all, and the family of RDI is waiting to welcome you in her business support project. Do have a lovely night. Make sure you send me the text tonight. God bless you.